love the way she shapes that O. For only time.
Sound check.
Well, g'day there. Welcome back to another vocal analysis here at Voice Essentials. My name is Dr. Dan. Today, once again, we're going to be having a listen to the freakishly amazing Tori Holub. And I need to kick off this video with an apology, if you will, to both Tori and James Wilkes, who produces these videos with Tori. And that is because I made a comment in my very first analysis of Tori's voice a few months back now, where we reviewed her doing another Carpenters song. Incidentally, we're listening to Tori and James perform For All We Know, another classic Carpenters piece today. And I brought into question the idea of her vocals being edited in post. And James firstly was kind enough to contact me in the comments and tell me that no editing and pitch, he does not do any pitch correction on her vocals. She delivers her vocal stem to him, and then they fit it in he post mixes and what have you. And I take that at face value. Add to that, we've got Phil Henley over at Wings of Pegasus did a full analysis on that particular video that I'd reviewed and found that there was no pitch correction done. And so I need to, say, I'm sorry I doubted you, Tori and James. The reason the doubt gets established in the first place is because this is highly unusual. Highly. In today's era, it is incredibly unusual to hear a vocal that is this good and this accurate without any, assistance, if you will. And so we jump into today's video, and this is, as I said, For All We Know, another Karen Carpenter, rendition or cover. It sounds exactly like, wow. Tori, are you Karen reincarnated? I don't believe in reincarnation, but if I did, I'd be using this as proof. So we're going to listen to Tori singing this, understanding that what we're listening to is the exception to the rule. It's that good. Let's dive in. Oh, incidentally, if you can hear some sort of humming or buzzing in my mic today, it's because the neighbours are again removing another tree, and the tree loppers are in there and cutting stuff down, and so you might hear chainsaws. Anyway, hopefully it's not too distracting. Let's dive in and listen to it's the tone of this voice that I just love. Because I loved Karen Carpenter, and Tori, you're beautiful. Here we go.
Love, look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. We've got a lifetime to share, so much to say, and as we go from day to day, I'll feel you close to me, but time alone
James, because I know you commented on my last video, and so I will want to ask a genuine question. Was this, did Tori record the vocal away from a video camera, and is she now singing along to herself? Because I thought I saw a discrepancy. I'll show you where I mean in a moment. I thought I saw a discrepancy in where she took her breath, and also the manner in which she's moving around the mic suggests to me that this is she's recorded the visual after the fact of recording the vocal. And so in that observation, I'm not suggesting this is not a single take or that it's been, pitch corrected in any way. I'm just asking about the recording process for the video. The tone. It's the tone that I love in this. We're going to take it all the way back. I just want you to listen to how she is so intentional in how she develops the vocal tract to just be so smooth and so warm. And to do that, there has to be a considered core tone, so we're maintaining this core tone so that we get that clarity of resonance, but it's warm. And so there's no sense of hardness through the vocal tract. There's no sense of tension. It's very, it's lovely. Let's take it back and have a listen. So good. And James, I think you're amazing. The multi-instrumentalist that you are is just incredible, playing every instrument under the sun. Wow.
Look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. We've got a lifetime to share, so much to say.
I love the way she really is thinking about her. You can see her thinking about her pitching in the moment, in that where she sort of steps up physically. You can see her physically activate for pitch right there.
So much to say.
So much to say.
And as we go from day to day, I'll feel you close to me. But
and so that's where I go. So if you watch, she takes a breath, but in the video, her mouth is closed while she's taking the breath. It sounds to me like a mouth breath, not a nose breath. And so that's where I go, oh, okay, I think she is recording the video after the fact here. Have a watch again.
feel you close to me, but time alone will tell. Let's take a lifetime to see. I knew you well for only time.
Oh, I love the way she shapes that O. For only time.
Well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we
Oh, and even the way she uses that little glottal stroke that is so Karen. Only know gives us that little bit of texture.
may grow for all we know.
see it there again. So now I'm left not asking the question as to whether this has been. I mean, James, again, if you're watching this, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong. And again, nothing untoward's being made of it, but you can see that the video is sort of not synced with the actual audio.
Stranger of us, strangers in many ways. Let's take a lifetime to say I knew you well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know.
I want to ask another question too. This is an unusual analysis video, isn't it? Because I'm speaking really in many regards directly to the producer of this video. James, I'm hoping you're watching this. I want to know about the recording process. Has Tori comped these takes? As in, has she? Because I know that my understanding is that Tori is quite a skilled sort of audio engineer in and of her own right. She's able to do her own recordings. And so is she doing multiple takes and then grabbing the best and comping them all together? Or is it a single take? If it is just one single take and she's just grabbing that one, then she's inhuman. It's just amazing. I'm led to think, knowing what I do understand about the recording process and how difficult it is, that I'm wondering whether this is, her cut and pasting a whole heap of them together, which would be the normal process, right? James, please, just give us an insight, remembering that this is a Learn to Sing channel. And so there is so much value for people in understanding how the magic happens. And what we're watching and listening to this is magic. This is beautifully done, beautifully produced, beautifully sung, beautifully, played and performed. But there is skill behind it. And I think we all would value understanding, how has this been pieced together? I don't think it's like a magic trick where, if you suddenly know how the magic's done, it reduces the mystery. I think it's different. As learners of wanting to be able to create the magic ourselves, I think it's important that we learn and understand how this is put together, and we'd all love to know. James, Tori, please jump in. Let us know. Oh, a little doggy at the end. I really do think she's amazing. And particularly after watching Phil's video where he analysed her pitch. Freak. I mean that in a good way, in a very good way. Very impressive, very impressive. If you're not James or Tori, but you have some inside knowledge, please let us know. How is this all put together? And let me know in your comments if you've got any other Tori Holub. Am I saying that Holub? Am I saying that correctly? Please let me know if there are any others that you'd like to listen to. Purely, that tone is to die for. Love it very, very much. I do these analyses every week, and so I'd love for you to subscribe and join our ever-growing family of singers from across the globe who, just like you, want to raise their voice in song. I look forward to seeing you in the next vocal analysis video. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.